What's up, everybody? My name is Nick. I am the host and owner of Alpha Radio. Before we start actually getting our interviews done and start having guests on the show, I'd like to introduce myself, and that way that you know a little bit about me, so I'm not just some stranger sitting on a TV screen in front of you. I live in area code 910 of North Carolina, in a very small and corrupt town, which I'm sure will come up in topic. um, I'm actually going into this business under my brother. My brother-in-law happens to be my best friend and my partner in all this. He does a lot of things as far from technical side of things all the way to owning the overall umbrella of the company, which is Emonic Productions. Speaking of which, if you'd like to follow him, he's focusing on twitch.com right now with gameplay on PC. You just go to twitch.com and follow Emonic_21. That's Emonic, capital E, MONIC_21. Excuse me. Speaking on Alpha Radio, I would encourage you guys to like and follow us as well. That way you have a chance to witness us grow and expand as we do it. And that way, if you would like to, be a part of it in some way or another, whether you want to be a guest or have ideas you want to inbox us, or maybe you want to cuss us out, it's all good. Either way, you just like and follow Alpha Radio on Facebook.com. And that's two separate words. Alpha Radio, A and the R are capitalized. On Instagram, it's all undercase Alpha_Radio13. That's on Instagram. What you'll see there is a lot of behind the scenes photos, probably a lot of screenshots from the interviews and the videos that we post. If you'd like to email us with any questions, comments, concerns, or if you'd like to cuss us out, it's AlphaRadio13 @gmail.com, all undercase, or lowercase, excuse me. We have PayPal and CashApp, which I know we're brand new, but I'd like to encourage you guys to throw a couple dollars our way. That way we can invest in better equipment and chairs, microphones, stuff like that for everybody. Also, going back to the Gmail, I need topics to speak on. I don't expect our interviews to go one way in particular, but I would like to have different topics to kind of discuss among different people, and I'd like to talk about what you guys would like to hear about. So moving on to the PayPal, paypal.me/AlphaRadio13. Cash App, which I'm new to all this stuff, so if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Cash App is $AlphaRadio13. Like I said, donations would be greatly appreciated. Getting back to introducing myself, I've always been a decent public speaker, speaking to people and solving problems. I've been a security officer. I've worked in customer service. I've done a lot of different types of work. But here recently, I decided to do this to kind of do something on my own, be my own boss, so to speak, and make my own hours. And I've seen plenty of these videos online, and I enjoy watching them. And I can't imagine there's not hundreds of thousands, maybe millions more people that enjoy watching them as well. And I just hope that I can bring content to the table that is worth listening to. And I'm sure when we get our guests on, the videos will be a lot more interesting. It's not just me talking to the camera, which I'm not very good at. So it's a learning experience for me, and I appreciate you all being here to witness and help and guide us through this. I know some of you may have experience in this, and I know a lot of you probably watch these types of videos, so you can help us out a lot there. Speaking on my personal hobbies and interests and stuff like that, I enjoy the hell out of firearms. Oh, lost the camera view, but this is fine too. My Glock 19 that I carry every day. I had an AR pistol, which is a story in itself, involving law enforcement. Whoop-de-doo, right? Damn. Yeah, we're not working with the best equipment here, but that's what donations are for. And I enjoy billiards, playing pool, and I ride a motorcycle. I have a decent truck that I enjoy riding around with my girlfriend in. Um, which I don't know, I'm jumping all over the place here, but talking about having guests on the show. A lot of the guests that you'll see on this show, especially starting out with, they're going to be relatives and close friends of mine, be it my brother, my girlfriend, some of my neighbors, just the regular human beings around me in an everyday life. You'd be surprised how interesting humans are in general. You got my neighbor back here in the backyard. He's an elderly gentleman. Excuse me. He's an old guy, and he's done his fair share of work through his life, and he's retired now, and he's got every time I see him, he's talking smack and telling stories. So I'd like to share that information with you guys. My grandmother, she's 100% Italian from Long Island, New York. She has a lot of stories to tell you, and I wish my grandfather was still alive because we'd already be making it on this show. Just as a forewarning to everyone, we try not to discriminate on this show. So me myself, I consider myself a follower of Christ, yes. But now a lot of the guests I have on, won't be, and I'm not going to try to hold back on my language, or we'll be drinking beer and smoking cigarettes on the show. So I hope not to offend anyone. But at the same time, this is geared towards entertainment purposes. Entertainment, sometimes educational. I like to touch on topics of politics as little as possible, but I like to touch on politics and military experiences, law enforcement issues, stuff like that, which interest me, and I'm sure interest others as well. We got a lot of topics in store for you guys, and I hope you all stick around to really see us grow and like and laugh at our videos, because it's gonna be a rough one for me. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. But I have watched my fair share of talk shows and podcasts and stuff like that. I like to listen to radio shows while driving to work and back a lot. And we'll see what we can do about getting you guys some well-known guests in the future as well. I've met a couple of people. Some of you may be familiar with local radio here. It would be in Myrtle Beach. It's Mad Max in the Morning. I met that guy. He's a really cool guy, and I know on the radio is a lot of fun. So we'll see what we can do about getting in touch with him. Funny story, the other night we were in Myrtle Beach, and I met a guy, spitting image, hands down, looked like George W. Bush. So we'll definitely have him on at some point. That guy was something. And so was his little entourage. So, I would like to get up at least 1 or 2 interviews a week, maybe more. At least one that I know of. I know for a fact we're going to do at least 1 interview a week, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the day is Wednesday. The day is Wednesday, and the hour is 6 to 7, I think it is. But you'll see more and more videos of this style here, the more comfortable I get speaking to, myself. A lot of behind the scenes stuff we'll try to post, walking through Walmart or Best Buy or, wherever we happen to get our equipment from, and my brother will be there. He's my tech guy, my consultant. So he'll be there, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing and, how much we're paying for all this stuff. We really want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. We don't want to hold anything back or anything like that. So you're gonna see everything from start to finish. Hopefully there is no finish, but from start to big time about how we did this, and the decisions that we've made, and the money that we've spent, so on and so forth, and the money that you donate. There'll be no question as to where it's going, because you'll watch us buy everything. So right now we're looking into a PC system for gaming and editing. A couple of good cameras, some microphones so you can hear us well. We're looking for a small building, maybe an office space to set up in. That way it's the same backdrop every time. I actually just hung this flag over my wall where my family pictures are. and pop that open sign back there. Thought it was kind of cool for the time being. On Instagram, we'll have a bunch of photos posted about the people we meet in bars and stuff that are people that may be potential guests, and you'll see a little bit of my personal life and me and my girlfriend and the dogs and my brother and his family and stuff we do. Maybe some pictures from our 9 to 5s, just so that you guys can get to know us a little better and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I tell you what, remember to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Alpha Radio on Facebook and Alpha_Radio13 on Instagram. I can't encourage you enough to send us messages. Message me on Facebook with questions, comments, concerns, ideas. If you want to be a guest on the show, tell me a little bit about yourself, stuff like that. I'd love to just conversate with you normally. And Gmail is AlphaRadio13 @gmail. Please, guys, I can't encourage you enough to contact us. There's no phone number as of right now, but please shoot those messages our ways. I need the ideas. I need the encouragement. I need the conversation. I mean, maybe one day you want to go Facebook Live. I'll pop you in the little corner on the screen up there, and we'll just have a conversation for everybody to see. So, with all that being said, I appreciate your time. Thank you for letting me rant and introduce myself as best as I could. And I look forward to seeing more of you, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of us. Thank you. Have a good day.